Hey, friends! Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! Hopefully, you're having an amazing day so far. Hopefully, let's see what this does. Let's see what this does. This changes. Oh, that's too crazy. That's too crazy back there. But yeah, friends, I'm super excited to get here. Happy. Let's move over to the side. Winning Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday, friends. On you guys, trying to get here. Give me a little bit of motivation. Crazy. Never overlook them. Let's see. Hey, Brooks Patir, welcome. How's it going for Alexa music?
Here's a mix for you on Amazon Music.
Alexa, volume 2. Well, it's hey, thank you for the follow, Brooks. I appreciate you, friend. How's it going? Happy Friday to you, friend. Happy Friday to you. I mean, Saturday. What am I thinking? Saturday, man. How's it going? How is your weekend going so far, my friend? Good. That's awesome, man. Glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. I'm trying to grab my charger real quick. Or maybe it isn't my charger. I don't know where I put this thing. But yeah, man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Hope you're having had an amazing weekend. Do anything exciting? Me either. Hey, Daryl, how's it going, friend? Happy Saturday to you. Derry, how's it going, friend? Hey, Geronimo, how's it going, Geronimo? How's it going, friend? What's up? What's up, Brown Thunder? Brown Thunder. Hey, how's it going, friend? Happy Saturday to you. You do anything exciting this day? You do anything exciting? Anything exciting? Oh, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you, Brown Thunder. I appreciate you. Jesus or Jesus. Welcome to live. Glad you're here. Happy Saturday to your friend. Hey, Midnight Glory. Let's freaking go. It's almost midnight. So we're about to see some glory here. Thank you for sharing the live, Midnight Glory. Go. I'm not going to finish the end part of your name, but I do appreciate your support. Thank you for the share. Get a job. Yeah. You too, man. Creamy Demon. Your names. The names you get on here. Creamy Demon. That's hilarious. That's so freaking hilarious. I appreciate you, Brown Thunder, for the hey. Urkel. Yeah, Stefan Urkel. Not Stefan. I'll take it. Take it. Thank you for the like, friend. I appreciate it. How's it going? Happy to you. Connor Lander, what's up, my guy? Yo, it's been a while. I know, Matthew. It's been too long, friend. How have you been? Amazing start to your week. You had an amazing weekend. Anybody get anything exciting this weekend? David, what's up, my friend? Thank you for the share, David. I appreciate you coming on here, sharing the live. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Did a little do today. Diddly do. That's a good one, Creed. That's a good one, Creed. Urkel, yes. Stefan, though. I'm good. I'm doing good, Matthew. Doing good, man. No complaints. Had an amazing day, man. Had some fun in there. Jacob, what's up, friend? Glad you're doing. Josh, how's it going, my guy? Happy evening to you. Happy Saturday. I mean, I don't know what side of the world you're on. You know, you're probably maybe anybody out of the United States in here. That'd be pretty cool. Gentry, welcome live. Glad you're here, friend. Happy. Hashtag Brie. Okay. All right. Hey, Ethan, what's up, my guy? What's up, Ethan? Please, what? What are you begging please for, friend? I'm in Iraq. Oh, Creamy Demon, Iraq. Let's freaking go. Man, I heard it's a pretty place. I've never been, but I heard it's pretty. I heard Iraq is actually a pretty place. If that's true, Creamy Demon. God dang it, that name keeps cracking me up. Oh, not again. Not now, Midnight. I'm hiding. Why? What's up, number one? How's it going, friend? Glad you're here. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Anybody get anything exciting today? I always like to, just make some connection in here, man. Hey, you never know. You never know. Where are you from? I'm from Texas. How about you? Texas. Yeah. Creamy Demon. I know, right? We allowed the goon in here. What? I don't. Whoa, me too. Oh wow, crazy, cool. That's awesome. It's very rare. I guess I haven't really met many people from Texas. Austin. There's a lot of cities here. It's a big city. Bray, how's it going, friend? CM, welcome live, Bray. How's it going, friend? It's Brennan. Hey, D. Henley. How's it going, Bray 17? Welcome live. Glad you guys are here. If you're coming in here, tapping that screen. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having an amazing start to your weekend, that is. Bray 17. What's up, friend? 600 Liam. Welcome live. Glad you're here. Trying to make sure I can't see the comments on the other stuff. So hopefully I can see them. That'd be pretty lame if I can't see the comments on here. But yes. No way. I have a feeling you're going to say everything is the same. But I don't mind. LaRue, how do you do? No way. Where are you from? Let me guess. Austin too, maybe? That'd be pretty cool, though. Say, what's up? Tapping that screen if you're coming on in here. Appreciate you being here, friend. Appreciate you being here. Tap that screen. Hey, upside down question. Upside down question mark. That's pretty cool. No, she didn't. What's up? How's it going, man? Welcome to live. Glad you're tapping that screen. How's you guys doing this evening? How's it going, friends? How's it going this evening? Anybody get anything exciting in these past few weeks? All right, I figure let's start off with a little framework. We can get a little framework today. Hey, Christian Aiden, welcome live. Glad you guys are here tapping that screen. Hey, Alex, what do you know? Southern Charm, what's up, friend? Hey, Rip, what's it going? Melvin, thank you for the shares, friend. I'm back. What's up, Rip? How's it going, friend? Happy Saturday to you. Tim's DG De Jesus. Hey, thank you, Marvin, for tapping this share in the live. Applebee's. I like Applebee's. I haven't been there in forever. Is that place still around? Oliver Grayson, welcome on live. Glad you're here. Whoa. Okay. That escalated quickly there. All right, friends. I appreciate y'all being here, tapping that screen for coming in here. What's up, Marvin? Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Let me get my board. I figured. Block me for texting. Oh, Rip. It wasn't me. It's my mods. My mods, they're not in here today, luckily, because they blocked a lot of people. Don't take it personally. Please, don't take it personally. My in every single person. So yeah, we're working on that, Rip. We're working on that. Maybe blocking everybody for everything. Gotten a little out of control here recently. So yeah, I feel you, my guy. What's up, Hector? What's up, man? Coming on in here, tapping that screen. I'm trying to get us a board so we can get this party started. Let's get this party started. Hey, friends, I'm super excited you guys are here. Happy Saturday to you. I want to give you a Saturday framework, Ryan Doherty. Ryan Doherty. Ryan Doherty, I want to give you a Saturday framework. I realize that, hey, if we're looking to make this the year where things change, and I think most importantly, I want to give you 4 key strategies to getting to your goal this Saturday. I want to give you 4 key strategies. Will Adam, welcome alive. Glad you're here. Hey, Kason, what's up, friend? I want to give you 4 strategies to making your goal a reality on this Saturday evening. Yes, it's never too late for some motivation, right? Right, Kason? I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you so much, Melvin, for tapping that screen. Zohan, how's it going, friend? But yes, hey, Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. Hey, Roni, welcome online. Glad you're here, friend. But yes, our framework here, friends, our framework is, let's give you guys a framework. G-O-A. I think when it comes to our dreams, our visions, and what we're looking to achieve this day, it's time to focus on it's fresh. Thanks, man. It's a little wonky, but hey, we can. But yes, I want to talk about when it comes to it's time to remember the goal again. When it comes to this part of the year, when it comes to the year where it's different from the others, it's time to remember the goal again. I want you to hear that today. It's time to remember the goal. I think it's pulled off track of with everybody's opinions. People tell us, "Hey, Dante, what's up, friend? Good seeing you." G is God. Dirt bikes for life. G. We're talking about the goal. God. God. Let's start with the G. Chrissy, how's it going, friend? Welcome live. Glad you're here, Crystal. Dirt bikes for life. What's up, my friend? Yes, pregnancy incoming. No, say it isn't so. Yeah, dirt bikes for life. Okay, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the corn. I appreciate it, friend. W chat, my friend, dropping the corn in here. Where you at? I always gotta pay somebody, especially when they come in here showing some love. I appreciate you, friend. But yes, hey, yeah, like I said, when it comes to making this the year where things change, time to remember the goal again. Especially at this point of the year. I want you to hear that today, because maybe you stopped it thinking about the goal. Maybe you took your eye off the prize, like maybe you've heard before. But I want this to be your reminder that it's time to focus on the goal again. It's time to make your goals a priority, but most importantly, it's time to believe in yourself again. And the best way to do that here, friends, I believe when it comes to your goals and it's a year where things change, G stands for gratitude. We're going to write that down. G stands for gratitude, not for God. It says today, G stands for gratitude. Today, G stands for gratitude, because I believe that, looking to get to that next level, but I believe, and I've seen it happen in my life. I'm thankful for where I'm at, even if you're in a hard place. That's what gets you to your next level. I need you to hear that today, because maybe you're looking and hoping, wishing you were further along, but you're not thankful for where you're at. But see, I believe that gratitude, I think many times we find ourselves thinking, I can't be happy because I'm satisfied. I'm not at the finish line of where I feel like I should be. I'm not happy with where I'm at or how things are going. But I want you to be honest with you today. If you can be thankful now, you will be thankful later. I think many times, you hear it as a kid, you got to be thankful for what you have, right? I want you today, because many of us are saying that we'll be thankful when things are going our way. We'll be thankful when we have the job. We'll be thankful when we have the proper income. We'll be thankful when everybody believes in us. We'll be thankful when the goal is real. We'll be thankful when, things are going our way. But I want you to hear this today. Yeah, the good to accomplish goals. Yes, I love that. That's so true. So true. Thank you for sharing that, friend. Let me pin that real quick. Everybody has to be able to see that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you for saying that. But yes, it's what it says. I love my friend Dirt Bike for Life. He said it should be an attitude, because you have to have a good attitude to accomplish a goal. And that is so true. Samuel Fishing, welcome alive. Good seeing you again, friend. And that's what it's about. It's about it can change my life. And I think many times we find ourselves, not having that attitude, but most importantly, not having that gratitude for where we're at. So when we find ourselves in those challenging seasons, Tom, we stop. We stay stuck. We maybe find fear. We push forward at this level. Most importantly, we don't believe that we're worthy of more. But I believe, like I said, if you can be thankful now through the hard times, you'll be thankful when things are going your way. It doesn't happens in the reverse. I feel like everything that I've gone through, the challenges, the setbacks, I'm thankful because I believe our challenges are our greatest teachers. Our greatest moments of triumph. See, I want you to think about all the challenges you have overcome in your lifetime so far. Maybe the hard times, the setbacks, the fears, the doubts that have crept in and hold you back, but or maybe you're holding on to. But I want you to understand this: when it comes to this day, you're on the other side of it. See, all of those setbacks are in the past, but you're sitting here stronger, wiser, better. The choice that you made because you're still here. That excited me. I realized that everything that I've gone through is not only for a reason, but it's only for a season. See, those tough times don't last. The tough people do. And we can sometimes make those mistakes and make permanent decisions to temporary problems, but not you, because you're still here. So, hey, we're going to go into our next part of our framework is realizing, when it comes to making our goal a reality, and then we realize that gratitude is to the next level. And our second word, the O, stands for what you think. Bella Bruce, how's it going, friend? Good seeing you. Bella, how's it going, Bella? How are you, friend? Good seeing you. Hope you had an amazing Saturday, friend. T-U-N-I-T-Y. Yes, hey, Stocky, what's going on? I'm glad you're here. How's it going, friend? How's it going? But yes, no, really, hey, pretty good. You, man, pretty good. No complaints, friend. Couldn't sleep, figured out, you know what? Why not just jump on live and hang out with amazing people like yourself? So, when it comes to keeping, now we realize that gratitude is a key ingredient. I think it's most important to understand. Hey, Derp Life. Yes, opportunity, because I think many times we don't realize the opportunity we have of this day, the opportunity we have of this moment, the opportunity to just follow your goal, to have something to strive for, to have something that's pushing you to a new level. Many times, we don't have us. And when you don't really opportunity and you're not finding that gratitude through it, it's easy to let it pass by. I think many times we miss opportunities because we don't realize that they're opportunities. You hear this today, feel that sinking. We miss many opportunities in our lives because we don't realize the opportunity of this moment. But I need you to understand this today, that is a choice that you get to make. And when you start to wrap opportunities, you start to letting things just simply pass by, but start to be more present in the moment, be more appreciative of them. That's when things get better. Because I think many times we're thinking we miss the opportunities and it becomes too late. I need you to hear this today, that this year isn't over. This day is the gift. And if you find yourself feeling like you're further from your goal, then everything can change today because you can take action. Everything can change today because you can decide to step into this day with gratitude. Everything can change today because you can step into this day realizing the opportunity you have to change your life, that power source in your life, to not hold back, but to push forward to something greater. Isn't that a powerful thing? Dirt Bikes for Life. They're like, hey, Brooks, welcome alive. Good seeing you again, Brooks. But yes, know that this is a moment to be thankful for. Let's see you see Derek. But yes, know that this is an opportunity to step forward to something greater. But now when it comes to key strategies to making, goals a reality, to sticking to the goal, and now we realize that gratitude is that superpower to push us forward. But now that we realize that we are going to have some clarity through the process, and we're going to have to realize, all right, hey, good, thank you for jumping on in. Tigers for Life. Is this another one? There's Dirt Bikes for Life, and then there's Tigers for Life. Are y'all friends? Are you friends with Dirt Bikes for Life, Tigers for Life? Bye. Hey, bye, Dirt Bikes for Life. I appreciate you, friend. Hope you had an amazing day. But yes, Rose, welcome alive. Glad you're here, friend. Tapping that screen. We're talking about making our goals a reality and having 4 key strategies. See, I was talking about how gratitude is the ultimate attitude to getting us to our next level. So when it comes to your goals, a key ingredient is having gratitude through the moment. think many times when we think of our goals, we're thinking like, hey, thank you so much, Bella, for tapping that screen. I appreciate you, friend. I think when it comes to our goals, 60 likes already. Thank y'all so much. When it comes to our goals, we're not thankful until the goal is accomplished. Today, I need to understand that is the key component to getting the goal. Having that gratitude now, having that mindset that I can keep going, having that belief in the process. Most importantly, like I said, understanding the opportunity. I think sometimes we miss opportunities because we don't realize the opportunity. It's so simple to let somebody dictate the opportunities for us. Looking for the open windows, the doors, the arrows pointing us in the right direction. But I need you to understand it's just the really you have the opportunity to be present in the moment. I want you to hear that today. See, I think we're so future focused and past bound that we miss the opportunities. I need you to hear this today because so many times we know where we're going, so we're so future focused that we miss the opportunities that are right in front of us, and those are the real things that are going to move that needle forward. See, we can't work to we can't dictate the future, and we can't hold on to the past. And the only superpower that we have is the now, this moment, this second, this day is where we have the power to change things. Thank you so much for tapping that screen, Brooks. I appreciate you, friend. What times gratitude? What does gratitude mean? Gratitude. What does gratitude mean? Man, what does gratitude mean? That's a great question, Maverick. I think gratitude, K27, it's really just being thankful for what you have. Gratitude, I believe, is an attitude. It's being thankful through the challenges, being thankful through the setbacks, but being thankful through the process. I think that's what gratitude means. But what does gratitude mean to you? I'd love to hear that. Hey, Gloria, welcome, Gloria Hammock. Gloria Hammond, how's it going, friend? Happy Saturday to you. We're talking about 4 key strategies to making our goals a reality. And we talked about making gratitude being that ultimate attitude to push us to our next level. But then we realized that, hey, we have to realize that, many times we find ourselves either starting this year off wanting to make our goals a reality, and we become future focused, right? We become future focused. We're so focused on the future, or we're so dictated by our past that we miss the opportunity that is the now. See, the most powerful thing we have is now. The most certain thing we have is the now. The most certain thing we have is this moment. The future isn't guaranteed, and the past, the past. So all we really have is now. And now is where the opportunities lie. See, like I'm saying, many times we're so future focused, we know what we want to end up, but we miss the things that are right in front of us. That's what I think. Oh, I love that, Maverick. Thank you. That's what I think too. But we missed it. So when we get so future focused and so past dictated by our past, that we miss the opportunity. And the most opportunity you have is right now. The most guaranteed moment you have is right now, Nicole. The moment that you can change your life is now, not in the future, not in the past. The most powerful thing we own right now. Thank you, 7K likes. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all so much. Yes, thank you so much. Hey, Meg, how's it going, friend? Maverick 27, appreciate you being here. So, Meg, if you're just jumping on in here, we're talking about 4 key strategies to making our goals a reality. See, we talked about how gratitude to push us to our next level. But most importantly, we realize that many times we find ourselves, setting that goal and we become so future focused and so past dictated by our past that we lose the power of the now. And see, in the now is where the opportunities lie. And when we realize that now is where the power lies, that's where we become powerful. Because all we can alter now is the now. The only thing we can change is the now. We can't change the future and we can't change the past. The only thing we can change is now. So, hey, friends, now that we realize that, when it goes, the first key strategy was gratitude. And what our second strategy is when it comes to our goals is realizing the opportunities and the power of the now. What does A stand for? Great question, Brooks. I'm glad you asked. A stands for, I think, the most powerful key strategy of our framework here is A, because A stands for action. No, you to go, Thomas. You to go. I appreciate you being here, friend. When it comes to making our goals a reality, not only talk about gratitude, not only realize that the most power we have is in the now, See, we can hope, we can dream, we can plan. But when it comes to your goal, it's until you take action, nothing changes. Here's it. Because I think this is the key component where many of us find ourselves stuck. See, we I'm just thankful that I'm still here this year working towards my goal. Maybe you get the opportunity of this day, this moment, but mesmerized. You're mesmerized by everything else around you that you get stuck in what I like to call the perfection. See, somewhere along the line, somebody told you that you had to be perfect. Hey, Vaughn, what's up, Vaughn? Somebody along the line told you in order to do something, you had to do it perfect. I need you to understand this today, Brooks, because this is a lie we've all been taught. See, our forefathers came here on a ship and didn't know where they were going to land. There was nothing perfect about that process. See, the guy who created the first light bulb failed. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times. And see, we fail once and we stop, right? Because we've been taught that in order to do something, it has to be perfect. But I need you to understand that before things can become easier, things can become workable, they have to be hard. I want you to understand that it's when that challenge is where the growth happens. Challenge where innovation comes. Challenge where our greatest inventions have been created through challenges. Right? I want you to think about the Wright brothers. Nothing has ever flown in the world, but they decided to create something that flies. That was a challenge. I need you to understand that. Most importantly, it's time to take some action. See, action is a lie, but progress isn't. No, you the man, Maverick. You the man. See, perfection is a lie, but progress isn't. And the only way to progress is by taking action. I need you to hear that today. The only way to progress is by taking action. So it's time to start scared. It's time to start imperfect. It's time to start unsure. But it's time to start. Start by taking action because if you're looking to be good at anything, it's on the other side of action. It's on the other side of wishing. Hey, Edney, how's it going, friend? Hey, Ty, on. If you're coming on in here, I'm giving you 4 key strategies to making your goals a reality. See, first we focused on gratitude. We realized that we have to be thankful now. Many times when it comes to your goal, you're saying, I'm going to be thankful when everything's going my way. And it's the opposite. You see, if you won't be thankful, then I'm going to be honest. You know, many of us have set goals, we've accomplished goals, and we didn't even know it. Why? Because we weren't thankful in the beginning process. So we've achieved the goal, we thought we would be grateful, we would be celebrating. Since we didn't celebrate at the beginning, we didn't celebrate at the end. That's just how it works. So if you can be thankful now, gratitude is that superpower that helps you push that goal forward. And most importantly, we realize that, when it comes to your goals, goals seem to be so future focused, right? Like at the beginning of this year, you set that goal. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you, Maverick. I'm thankful for you. Why does it feel like God doesn't listen to me? No, he does. He listens to you right now. That's the best part. The only sad part is that he's listening to you, but are you listening to him back? That's the question I had to ask myself. But see, now that I realize the opportunity, because when it comes to a goal, I think we get goals backwards, right? And this is what I want you to hear me out here. We get goals backwards because we're thinking goals are future focused, right? But I want you to understand that we have our goal now. We can't dictate the future. We can't control the past. All we can control is the now. And when you realize that the now is the only thing you control, that is where the opportunities lie. I think we find ourselves many times so future focused, so past dictated by our past that we don't realize the opportunity of the now. And that's the only thing we can control. But when you step into that power, and you understand that the most powerful thing you have is now, and most importantly, the most powerful thing we can do today is to take action. And I realized Sherry, how when it comes to action, we're not talking about dreaming. We're not talking about wishing. We're not talking about planning. We're talking about doing. And I think many of us on the fact that we're trying to seeking perfection. But the most thing we need to seek is progress. I need you to hear this today. See, it's about progress. When it comes to your goal, you're going to be progress focused. not perfection focused. See, and I think that's where we get the big mix up there. Is we're so perfect focused, we're so into planning, we're so into making sure everything goes right that we don't find ourselves in action. We find ourselves in preparation and stuck in preparation. And I think that's where many goals have died. Many goals have died because they've over prepared. They've over prepared themselves to the point where they stop. They've given up, Aiden. But that's you because you're here and you have the opportunity to take that action. But realize that nothing changes until you change. But most importantly, nothing changes until you take action. I haven't played you in hockey. I have played you in hockey. For me, hockey, maybe I don't know. Have I played you in hockey? Nope, nope, nope. Now we're gonna get to our last letter of our framework, L. L is our last letter of our framework today. And I would say L is the most powerful part of our framework. Hey, AJ, good seeing you, friend. Welcome to live. Glad you're here. We're just gonna be going. I'm giving 4 key strategies to making our goals a reality today. I want you to hear this today because making your goals a reality is a choice. And we realize that if we're looking to make this the year where things change for us, if we're looking to make this the year where we progress towards our goals, AJ, we realize that we have to step into it with gratitude. Realizing that gratitude is our attitude. And L, yes, love, yes, gratitude is the attitude that pushes us forward. But most importantly, we realize that the opportunity is now. I think when it comes to our goals, we're always so future focused, so past thinking, and we miss the opportunities that are right in front of us. And the superpower that we have now is the now. And then we realize that, hey, it's time to take some action. I need you to understand this today. When it comes to your goals, Brooks, when it comes to your dreams, yes, love this. You're so positive. Thank you so much, Aiden. I appreciate the support, friend. But then it's time to take some action. See, we can hope, we can wish, we can dream, but yes, like AJ said, reach your goals. Yes, that's what it's all about, friend. Reaching your goals. And that's a choice we get to make each and every day, like AJ said. Like AJ said, reach for your goals. But most importantly, reach for your goals taking action. Because I think many times, like I said, we find ourselves in preparation for perfection. But I believe perfection is the thief of your goal because you're trying to be so perfect, but realizing that there's going to be challenges. There's things you cannot prepare for. You can't read enough books for. You won't learn until you start. I need you to understand that. That every great thing that has ever been created started with a thought and ended with action. I need you to understand that, Big. Everything started as a thought and ended with action. Yes, I understand, Sam. All right, thanks, Maverick. I'm glad you had Bumpy. But yes, most importantly, our last part of our framework is love. See, if you're looking to get your goal, you have to have some love along the way. See, I believe love conquers all things, and I think many of us haven't found the love for our goal, haven't found the love for the process, haven't found the love along the journey. I think when you find that love, that's what keeps you in the game. See, you hear it many times. Most athletes talk about it's the love of the game. I think you're gonna have to find the love for your goal. I want you to hear that today. You're gonna have to find love for the process. You're gonna have to find love through the pain. You're gonna have to find love to keep going. I want you to hear that today. Because I think many of us feel like it's just gonna work out perfectly. We're gonna have the love. But that's a choice. That's a choice. God is in here. Love God. I love that. Love God too. That's choice. Love the process. Have that love for the challenges. Have that love through the hard times. Have that love and knowing that that's not the end, but it's the beginning of something beautiful. Oh, we're at 9K likes. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Maverick, for tapping the screen. I appreciate it all tapping the screen. Yes, friends. Hope you step into this day with that power. Realize that your goals can become a reality. But most importantly, I love that framework because when I look at every single thing on this board, like when it comes to gratitude, that's within your power. When it comes to opportunities, it's just coming to being mindful of the now stones. That's something you can do today. When it comes to taking action, that's a choice you can make today, Maverick. When it comes to love, that's a choice you can make. See, all of these things in this framework are within your power. And I want you to understand this today. Maybe when it came to your goal, you thought, this will happen when. You said when. Things will happen for me when everything's going my way. Things will happen for me when I got the right job. Things will happen for me. My goals are going to be happening, but everything to accomplish your goal was outside of you. I want you to hear that today. Because maybe that's what you thought, I think many times we find ourselves thinking, I can't accomplish this until then. But today I want you to take that power back and realize the only thing holding you back that can hold you back is you. Your past, Jody. Your fear, Jody. But what are you letting hold you back? I think that's the greatest question I had to ask myself. What is holding me back? What am I allowing to hold me back? Is it fear? Is it doubt, Caleb? Is it unbelief? Is it not knowing? Is it not thinking you're enough? Is it not thinking you're worthy of that next level? But today I want this to be your reminder that you're stronger than you think. You're more powerful than you think. And the world is better with you, Brooks. The world is better with you. And if the change that you seek isn't outside of you, but most importantly, it starts with you. It starts with you making that decision that today can be the day that think, oh, we're at 10K likes. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Brooks. I appreciate you, friend. But I want you guys to know that it starts with you. The change that you seek starts with you. So I hope this empowers you to realize that your goals is either better, but it's this the world better with me. Yes, of course, Maverick. Of course, the world is better with you. The world is better with you, friend. But most importantly, when it comes to goals, the goal starts with you. See, the greatest thing about your goal is it's closer than you think because the only thing you needed to accomplish your goal was you. I need you to understand that. And I hope that excites you because for the longest time, I thought I had to have all the cars going my way. I had to have the right connections. But I realized that when it comes to your goal, the greatest gift you have is the power of choice. And the moment I realized that I wasn't making the choice to accomplish my goal, but most importantly, accomplish and push that next level, that's when things started to change. And when you start to take that power back, when you start to believe in yourself in that way, that's when things get better, Maverick. So I hope, Brooks, that you step into this day realizing your power, realizing that things can change, but most importantly, realizing that, hey, the only person that can hold you back is you. But most importantly, the only person that can hold you back, Thomas, is you. Hey, Maverick, thank you for that, friend. I appreciate you. But hey, friends, I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you have an amazing start to your day. Hopefully that encouraged you to step outside of your comfort zone. Hopefully that encouraged you to push forward towards your goals. Jamie, how's it going, Jamie? Jimmy Selden. Welcome on live, friend. But I hope that empowered you to empower others as well. I think many times we find